Welcome to John's Corner, where our star reporter Jonathan always lands on his feet. He's a hard-hitting reporter who isn't afraid to throw a punch or to take one. He's always investigating the issues that others shy away from, uncovering even the biggest of scandals, while learning every secret he can. Here on John's Corner.
What's up, Blue River Nation? It's your boy Jonathan, and welcome back. And we had a lot. Did I say lot? I meant a lot of stuff to talk about today. For starters, let's start with Joss Whedon, my beloved. So they closed the Warner investigations. They said action is being taken. What that action is, they haven't said yet. But Whedon did just leave the Nevers, so could it be tied to that? I don't know. I am very disappointed that he left the Nevers. I was looking forward to that. Finally, a Whedon show again. But we'll see how everything unfolds. Patty Jenkins from Wonder Woman fame said she didn't like Justice League. She threw his version out because it contradicted hers, which, as much as I love Joss Whedon, I think that is a fair criticism. It really didn't tie into the rest of the universe at all, which is weird. He did Avengers, which tied in perfectly to everything else. I think that movie just had a lot of things wrong with it. But, yeah, and while we're talking about her, she is directing Rogue Squadron. I don't know if it's going to... I mean, obviously it's in Disney Wars and not EU Star Wars. But if they at least use some of the characters from the books, that would be awesome. Rosario Dawson is getting her own Star Wars TV show, spinning out of The Mandalorian. And there's another show spinning out of The Mandalorian, Knights of the New Republic. There's a lot of Star Wars shit coming out that Disney just announced. Such as the fact that, such as the prequels, Anakin Skywalker himself is showing up in Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I'm not sure how that works. From the time they fought to the time Vader kills Obi-Wan, they're not supposed to see each other again. So how are they going to be in the same show? But we'll see how it plays out. It's kind of cool. They're bringing everybody back. Lando's getting his own show. They're doing a droid show. Star Wars Visions, the Andor service, I think is a prequel to Rogue One. Star Wars Bad Batch. Children of Blood and Bone. Then there's another Star Wars show. I'm forgetting off the top of my head. I have all these written down. I forgot what it is. But they're doing a shit ton of Star Wars shows. So if you're a fan of Disney Wars, now's a great time to be alive because they are really stepping up their game. And if any of this shit is on par with The Mandalorian in terms of quality, I'll be there for the ride. It's actually got me back to go watch Clone Wars, which I swore I would never do. But we'll see. It's exciting, all the shit they're putting out. They're also putting out a Willow TV show. And Indiana Jones 5 with Harrison Ford coming back. Which, yeah, that's happening. I love Indiana Jones. I even didn't mind Crystal Skull's first, 40 minutes or so. Do we need a fifth one? Could Harrison Ford really carry that movie? I'm apprehensive. I am. I love Harrison Ford. I love Indiana Jones. I thought he was amazing in the role. He's getting up there in age though, and I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird, but I'm there. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna enjoy it because Indiana Jones is coming back. Now let's talk about the things that I really want to talk about. Ant-Man 3, it has a title. Again, forgetting off the top of my head, but Kang the Conqueror is gonna be the villain. They're bringing Kang the Conqueror into the MCU. Is that not the most exciting thing you've ever heard in your entire life? I'm waiting for people to be excited, but it's fucking badass. They dropped the trailer for Loki and Winter Soldier and the Falcon. Both look badass. Of course, WandaVision is about to come out. They showed casting, I believe, for Miss Marvel, which I'm very excited about. She's kind of my favorite out of all the younger characters. I really like her. Her and, what's his name, Sam Alexander, the new Nova. I don't know. I just really like them. Of course, Miles. You can't go wrong with Miles. But Miss Marvel is my favorite out of all of them. And so, they did a casting for that. They showed pictures from the Hawkeye TV show. They announced some other TV shows like Armor Wars, which is going to be led by War Machine. Secret Invasion TV show. So I thought it was going to be the next phase of movies, but they're making it as a TV show with Samuel Jackson coming back as Nick Fury, which is going to be badass. A Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. What? Fantastic Four movie, which I'm very excited about. Fourth time's the charm, as they always say. I don't know who says that, but they better say that because it's good. I mean, I like the one from '94. That one was pretty legit. But come on, let's have a good Fantastic Four movie. Why not do that as a show? You're doing all these other shows. Make that a show. They're not recasting Black Panther. I Am Groot show, which I think is a cartoon. I'm hoping. Oh, but Ironheart is coming. They're making an Ironheart TV show. See, this is what I would switch. I would make Fantastic Four a TV show, and I would make Ironheart a movie. Iron Man movies did such blockbuster results. She's essentially Iron Man. She takes his armor, reverse engineers it, and makes her own. Give her a movie. But alright, I'll watch your show. I'm excited for it. I don't know. I could see her as a movie, and Fantastic Four I feel like would be better as a TV show. I would switch those two. But either way, I'm excited for both of them. And then there was news that came out a little bit before that, is all the Spider-Man news. All the news about Spider-Man 3. You know, we already have Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man coming back. Now they're getting Doc Ock from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies coming back. There's speculation that Gwen Stacy from the Amazing Spider-Man movies and Andrew Garfield, who played Peter Parker in those movies, come back. Kristen Dunst and possibly Tobey Maguire. So I guess they're doing it. They're doing the Spider-Verse thing, and maybe even getting a Sinister Six of villains from all the different universes put together in a one movie with the 3 Spider-Man fighting them, which would be fucking awesome. And it will get you a way to get out of the whole, oh my god, Peter Parker is Spider-Man. You have Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield take the blame as being Spider-Man, and then he gets out of it. Exciting. There's also speculation that Daredevil himself, Charlie Cox, is coming in there, which will tie in the Netflix shows into the MCU finally. Or possibly an alternate universe. If we're doing alternate universes, maybe he still plays Daredevil, but those Netflix shows took place in an alternate universe, and yada yada yada. But it would be a way to establish Daredevil in this universe, and we could finally get more Daredevil, because that's what I'm wanting. That show was so incredible. Let's do more of that. Then we're getting an Alien TV show. It's just kind of cool but weird. Like, how are you going to sustain that for a whole show? But I'm down. They said it's the first time the aliens have come to Earth, the xenomorphs have come to Earth, but that's not true. They were there. They were here on AVP, one of the AVP movies, both the AVP movies. I can't remember. But they've been to Earth before, so that's a weird statement to make. I don't understand why people always have to flex like, well, we did something first when clearly the shit has happened before. What the fuck is wrong with you? They're making a Sister Act 3 and a Hocus Pocus 2, which I love Sister Act 1 and 2, and I love Hocus Pocus. You think I'd be more excited about these movies, but it's been so long that I'm like, do we need a part 3 and a part 2 respectively? Is that needed? Does anyone ask? It's like the Indiana Jones 5. They're great movies, but it's been so long, and everyone has aged so much. Indiana Jones, he's in his like 70s or 80s now. He's gonna be running around doing adventures. It's a little weird. Hocus Pocus is they're witches who aren't supposed to age. Life happens. People age, and Whoopi Goldberg's gonna dress up as a nun again, like for a third time. I don't know. I'm excited to see how all these play out. But you know damn well I'm gonna be there to watch all of these, every single one. I'm excited for all of them. I don't know if you can see the giant grin on my face, but it's a good time to be a nerd because there's just so much happening and so much content being created and delivered and put out there. How could you not be excited? I don't know. Let me know below what you guys are most excited for. I'm Jonathan. Give us legends.